All right, here's Yvonne now with a check of the weather. And summer seems to have returned, Yvonne.
Yeah, it's heating up. Thanks so much, Chris. Good afternoon, everyone. Beautiful weather picture. Here's what it looks like from the Pan Pacific Hotel. Temperatures sitting into the low 20s, and we've got that northwesterly wind at 22 kilometers per hour. A few other spots across the province today. Lytton into the low 30s at 31 degrees. The Soyuz 30, central interior 20, and topping out at 18 along the north coast near Prince Rupert. Now, this ridge of high pressure is going to build and strengthen, and this will really be the big weather story that we're following. It takes us in towards the weekend, even hotter for Saturday, Sunday, and then the heat continues in towards early next week. Temperature trend, these are some numbers away from the water. We'll be into the low 30s, so for Abbotsford, likely holding in towards Tuesday. Temperatures a few degrees cooler by our Wednesday, and areas in towards the interior will see those temperatures into the mid-30s and even hanging on towards Thursday, and then a bit of a break on our Friday so far. A reminder with the hot and dry conditions, the latest fire danger rating, we're now sitting at moderate for the southern interior, extending into the southeastern corners, so please be very diligent as you're enjoying the outdoors. 18 along the coast for tomorrow, bit of instability near Fort Nelson, slight chance of the risk of a thunderstorm. Central interior, sunny and dry. Southern interior will be into the low 30s and even hotter in the coming days. Whistler up to 29 degrees. Most spots across the island, it's a few degrees cooler if you're by the water. Inland, even into the low 30s, and across the lower mainland, when you factor in the humidex for tomorrow, we'll feel like 31, that's away from the water, and then that temperature for the weekend, inland up to 31 degrees, and so far on Monday, Chris, away from the water up to 32. Back to you.
Wow, summer's not done yet. Thanks very much, Yvonne. It's a great afternoon for a walk through Chinatown or down by the beach. We've got a month of summer left here, Yvonne, and it sure felt like it today.
Yeah, and it's going to get even hotter as we get in towards the coming days. Thanks, Chris. Good evening, everyone. Spectacular today, and the sunshine continues. Beautiful shot of what we're seeing from the Pan Pacific Hotel. Temperatures at 21. We've got a few clouds in the mix, but no precipitation in the forecast. A few other spots across the province today. It was hot, though. Lytton still getting up to, are currently sitting at 30 degrees. The Soyuz 29, Castlegar into the upper 20s, and areas across the island, even Comox with the current temperature of 25. Now, this ridge of high pressure is going to build and strengthen, and really this is the big weather story that we're following. It'll be hot leading in towards the weekend and then continuing in towards early next week. Many areas will continue with the heat along the coast on Wednesday, and areas in towards the interior likely seeing the heat continuing in towards our Thursday. So here's the temperature trend just to give you an idea. In the coming days, Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll be back into the upper 20s. That's away from the water near Abbotsford. In towards Kelowna, though, mid-30s, and that heat continues in towards Thursday. We are going to see the temperatures dropping Friday and taking us in towards our Saturday. Hot and dry conditions. A quick reminder, the current fire danger rating for the interior now, we're sitting at moderate, so we're watching that closely and anticipate it'll change. Please be very diligent as you're enjoying the outdoors. Along the coast, we'll be up to 18 for tomorrow. The one area that will see a bit of instability is near Fort Nelson. Slight chance for shower and the risk of thunderstorms. Temperatures warming up for the southern interior, but even hotter for the weekend. Tomorrow, we're still into the low 30s. Across the island, a range in temperatures. If you're closer to the water, it'll be a few degrees cooler. Across the lower mainland, keep in mind with the humidex tomorrow, it'll feel like 31 Saturday and Sunday, low 30s, and Monday away from the water up to 32 degrees. Tonight's Cloverdale Paint weather window, beautiful shot captured from Spanish Banks Beach, and this one was taken by Norm.
Absolutely spectacular. All right, looks good. Thanks very much, Yvonne. Saturday could be very special for soccer fans, Squire.
A little more special than the last one.
Yes, true.
Because the last game was pretty special. But
I mean, over the last 20 years, I've worked with my best friends. We've gone to some of the most remote places. To be in this world is like, I don't know, I feel like it's a dream come true.
Jay Durant, Global News.
What a difference a few decades makes in film production, right? If you know someone who has a great story to tell, please email your ideas to Jay at thisisbc@globalnews.ca. Everything looks better in slow motion, doesn't it?
that's true.
Yeah.
And it's like extreme sports and GoPros
Yeah.
and drone cameras are just like
Yeah.
perfect for each other.
Yeah. Yeah, you see the images. Okay, some great weather to get out there and hit the trails.
Yeah, and find ways to cool down because it's going to be hot in the coming days. Even tomorrow with the humidex, it's going to feel closer to 31. We'll see the heat, those temperatures away from the water into the weekend, low 30s, and a hot one on Monday, inland up to 32 degrees. So hot, hot, hot.
Nice. Nice night for some baseball, too. The Van Canadians are playing. I'm going to race to the ball diamond right now. Hope to see you there. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night.